In this video I'm gonna share with you the pursuit of the perfect turn. On this channel I once or twice been coached before. Last time was on how to double cork, where my little cousin was coaching. And today we're gonna improve my short turns, which are currently good enough to pass, I'd say, the level 3 technical exams, but I want to reach the level 4, which means like true expert at short turns. I'm gonna do this with this guy.
Hey guys, nice to meet you. My name is Josh. I'm a level 4 instructor of the German Association, and I'm also coaching the freestyle and the technical camps with Stomp It here with Jens. And today we're going to try to improve Jens's short turns, so it's definitely going to be an advanced lesson, and we will try to figure out what sets apart the advanced skier from the expert skier.
Let's get started, man.
Yeah, let's do it.
Dude, I can't wait. This will be fun. For you beginner and intermediate skiers, let's explain what a short turn is.
What sets apart the short turn from your classic carved or GS turn, like bigger turn, the main thing is the separation of your upper body compared to your legs, compared to your lower body. Basically, you're pointing down your upper body down the hill all the time during the turn. And that just puts tension in your body, which enables you to initiate the next turn quicker.
Yeah, perfect. And then there's a variety of different types of short turns. Can you explain that?
Yeah. Well, short turns always, for me, everything that you ski in a narrow corridor, let's say 3 meters or 5 meters, is a short turn, but you can ski them very differently depending on what you want to achieve. If you really close them, you will make it easier for you to just control your speed, right?
Yeah.
So you stay in control.
So now we're gonna go and ski, and we're gonna have us both filmed, and then we're gonna analyze my skiing and get started teaching me how to do better short turns. All right, I'm gonna try to make you proud now, Josh.
All right.
If you guys want to join a fun ski technique camp where you learn this rad stuff, join Josh at the next Stomp It ski technique camp.
Hope to see some of you guys there. It's awesome because you're doing a mistake a lot of the advanced skiers do. When you're in a ski lesson, you always get told you got to lean forward, right, to initiate that turn. And a lot of the skiers just take that and they're fully on their shins during the turn the whole time. The problem is, as you reach the end of your turn and you're still fully on your shins, you just can't release that energy of your ski. It's bent, but then as it comes up and your ankle is already bent there, you can't really go anymore, so it just buckles you up, right?
Yeah.
It never allows you a nice transition.
So we'll look at my short turns here. Because I have so much shin pressure and like forward tilt in the whole body, I'm bouncing up in the air, I lose pressure on the tails and they're just skidding out, creating somewhat zigzaggy turns, while we want to have really nice and round turns. If I, on the other hand, have the weight on the heels like here, and the upper body a bit more upright, you get more suspension in the knees, and that way you can control the pressures better.
So now what we're gonna do, we're just gonna do the complete opposite. I want you to basically sit back a little bit on your ski as you come out of the turn. See how that feels? It should like jet you across the hill, right?
The skis like run away from me.
And I want you to exaggerate. I really want you to be on the opposite side of the scale, right? Instead of too far forward, I want you to be nearly too far backwards.
Having the weight on the heels in the transition felt strange in the beginning. What was especially hard was to have the heel weight in the transition and then move forwards during the turn and then back to the heel again. Quite tricky.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, it looked so much cleaner. What I love that you automatically get like a wider stance as well. Gives you more stability.
Did I say tricky? Yeah. When you work on a new skill, assume that you're gonna lose some of your old kind of good habits before it gets better again.
I crashed again.
Classical inside ski mistake at the start, but then the last turns, they were beautiful.
I was so thinking about sitting that I just...
Yeah, but that was like the best feedback you can get, right? When you slide out on the outside ski, that was just like inside ski mistake. Yeah, too much inclination,
Yeah.
not enough angulation.
Absolutely.
There you go.
Knew it straight away. Love a good hip slide.
But nice turns at the bottom there, lovely.
So to keep the upper body more upright, almost backseat, it feels weird, but let's try again.
That was way more like consistent pressure throughout the turn as well. I didn't feel like, did you feel like you were skidding at the start or?
I think I was skidding a little bit at the start.
I don't really mind the skidding itself. As long as like you can skid, as long as you have pressure, as long as you build up pressure, right?
Yeah.
It's not necessarily because it's a tight corridor. Yeah. And when you're in a slalom race, you need to get around, right? Yeah. But the most important thing is that you build up the pressure right away, so that you stand on that outside ski and you can skid and build up pressure at the same time.
Standing on those heels in the transition really made me sit a little lower, get a bit more edge angle earlier on, building that pressure. It's starting to feel pretty good.
Those were awesome too. Like the last 3-4 turns, they were good.
I think it was the fourth time of me sliding out on the hip
well,
today.
now you definitely got to admit that it is an ongoing issue.
But I think this drill is exaggerates my inclination tendencies, tipping into the turn.
Yeah. I don't
now think about this really upright.
But I really think it's like it looks so much nicer already now than compared to like the first turns we did. All right, Jens. So we've been trying this drill where you go backseat more at the end of the turn.
Yeah.
And that uncovered a new issue.
Yeah.
You've been falling over quite a bit. So we're gonna go a step back. And we need to get you more on your outside ski there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because that has been the issue. We're just gonna start with some outside ski drills right here on your short turns.
Perfect. So we're gonna work on my ability to create this angle between the upper body and the lower body.
Exactly. Angulation.
Yes.
Right.
And it's quite typical what happened to me here. You start focusing on a new thing, like standing with the heels in the transition, and then I lose all the angulation I usually have. But it's a common issue I have, so.
In the next video, we're gonna have a lot of fun working on how to create a more stable short turn. Issues every single skier has. We're gonna work on my ability to create that angulation and also the rotational separation, my ability to point that upper body down the hill, and also how stable it is up and down. I can't wait. See you in the next one.